Hi there, guys. Luis from Vintage Action. I hope you guys are all well. And today, guys, I'm going to be talking you about this cult classic from 1996, starring Mario Van Peebles and William Sadler, Solo. I mean, guys, I've seen this one countless times. Like growing up on VHS, I owned VHS. I mean, at the time where I grew up, this was like super famous, at least in the video store like era. It was super popular, at least the video stores around where I lived. A lot of people rent this one. At the time, this one was released in '96. For some reason, this movie bombed in the box office. Even though, I mean, for me, this is like an amazing cult classic from almost like 30 years ago that I watched countless times. I mean, you can say people call it like cheesy, too much over the top. The script was like predictable. This was like a ripoff of Cyborg, of Terminator, of but for me this is like 100% fun, entertaining, non-stop action. And I mean, you have two amazing actors on this one. There's amazing cast, but Mario Van Peebles, that you might know from Highlander 3, The Exterminator 2, Jack City, and many other movies. William Sadler, that Hard to Kill with Steven Seagal, and of course, he's Cardinal Stewart, like the main bad guy of Die Hard 2, up against like Bruce Willis. And at the time, guys, even though people call this like a B movie, this was like a movie that was released by Triumph, that was a company owned by Sony Pictures. Basically, this is like Sony owns the right to this one, and it had like a 19 million budget. I mean, for 96, it was like a big budget, and unfortunately, I don't know why. It made only 5 million worldwide when it comes to the theatrically, right? So this was released theatrically, and I remember seeing this one in theaters. I didn't watch it in theaters. I watched this one. The first time I watched this one was on VHS. I rented at the local like video store, and this is like this amazing like cool artwork. I bet you guys are big fans of the 80s and the 90s. A lot of you guys have seen this one. This is like an iconic like artwork from Solo from '96. I'm going to talk you about this one because, as you can see here, this is the DVD. So right now in 25, almost 30 years after the release of this one is stuck on DVD. There is no Blu-ray, there is no 4K. This one had like a VHS release and a DVD release. So the only way you can get this one is if you get the DVD, because there is no Blu-ray to this one. I'm going to tell you about the specs. This one is kind of nice. There is some nice special features like widescreen presentation, so it's not like 4:3 like many of the movies, because again, it was a Sony release. It was released theatrically, so it's already widescreen. At least that's great. So basically, I mean, the plot of this one, you have like Van Peebles. He stars like it's like an android killing weapon designed by the military, utilized to enter into like a Latin American like country that is like on war to destroy the rebels, the natives fighting simply to maintain their freedom. But contrary to his programming, he develops an affinity with the villagers and decides to help them fight back. He teach them how to fight back against like the soldiers. This lets his creators bring him back, and ultimately leads to one of them being given more powerful to defeat him. Basically, he goes up against like the people that developed him, right? So, and he gets like an affinity with the people in that country, and he helps the rebels fighting against like the soldiers, the government. Basically, it's not like an amazing plot, but this is typical like 80s and 90s. It's like a killing machine, as you can see here. Part man, part machine, total weapon. It was like the ultimate machine created, and they sent the guy to fight the rebels, and in the end it ends up like teaching and the rebels and fighting, helping the rebels up against the guys that created him. Basically that's the plot. But again, Van Peebles is like unappreciated. He's like underrated. He was in so many action movies and even dramatic movies. I think he was a great actor, and I mean, believe me guys, he was in an amazing shape to this movie. And even he talks about here like there's a nice like special feature here, like behind the scenes, where he talks about like the preparation to the role. Like he had like an intense like program, lifting weights and training martial arts, and he already had like a background in martial arts in the past, boxing and some other martial arts. But he trained for months and months preparing himself for this role, and he was in amazing conditioning and amazing shape. And he did a lot of his stunts, not all of the stunts, because this one, guys, is like non-stop action. There is explosions, backflips and everything. It's like I mean, for me, this one is amazing, and I don't care what people say. I love the 80s and 90s movies. When people say, "Oh, this is just a ripoff of like Terminator and like Cyborg," and yeah, so what? I mean, at the time that was great, and this is a big budget movie, so the explosions and everything, they look great. But like many other movies, sometimes they bomb in the box office, but they end up becoming like cult films. And for me, this one is one of them. And unfortunately, guys, I think this one here in the UK, you can watch it on Prime, Amazon Prime. I think it costs roughly $3.50 to rent it. It might be on other platforms. It's Sony that owns this one, so I don't know when they will release like a Blu-ray. 100% this one deserves. There is so many like rubbish, like stupid movies have been released like on Blu-ray and even 4K, and a cult classic like this one. I mean, for me, this one 200% deserves like a Blu-ray release, because this one, fortunately, I have this one for a long time. I had the VHS. I never actually had the DVD back in Portugal. But I bought this one many years ago back here in the UK. But now it's hard because this one is out of print. You might get lucky and find it like in a charity shop, like a Goodwill. But if you try to buy it like on Amazon, they're selling it for 20-something pounds. Even on eBay, you have people selling it for between 10 and 50. This is the UK release. There is also like the US DVD. There is an Italian one, and there is people selling it for crazy expensive prices. As you can see here, this is nice, amazing condition here. Mine, this one here, this comes with a nice booklet, like most of the movies did. As you can see, back in the days, the DVD. So as you can see here, Columbia Pictures, it was again a Triumph release. That is like Columbia Pictures, like company. Basically, Triumph was like owned by Columbia Pictures, and usually they release most of the times low budget movies straight to video, but it was a company owned by Columbia Pictures. It's a nice inside of the booklet, that is the scene selection, and you can see here, this is like this is the video store poster, but this is one of the, I think, the theatrical. This was one of the posters as well. As you can see here, Van Peebles, nice pictures here. You can see William Sadler, that he always plays an amazing villain, so that's why this one is like full of like you have like fight scenes, martial arts, you have like explosions, you have like guns, like all over the movie. So super fun. This one was shot like in Mexico. It's like it pretends to be somewhere in Central America, but it was actually like filmed in Mexico. As you can see here, nice booklet. I mean, I'll 100% keep this one, guys, because like I told you, a lot of these movies, you never know if these ones are going to be released on Blu-ray one day. Some of these movies are literally forgotten. Probably Columbia Pictures, they couldn't care less about this one. They have this one on platforms, on standard definition, and they say, oh, that's good. That's not like worth the upgrade. That's why, guys, if you have your DVDs, keep them, because it's not like every single movie that gets a Blu-ray or a 4K release, and this one is like one of those cases, and a movie that is owned by a big like studio like Sony, and still stuck on DVD. And this one comes with nice special features. As you can see here, you have like audio setup, language choice, scene selections, and extra features. Filmography, theatrical trailer, and behind the scenes featurette. Yeah, they have the trailer. That's a nice thing, guys, because a lot of the movies nowadays that are released with special features, they don't even include the trailer. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I always loved to watch trailers. I love like the VHS time, when before you start watching the movie, they always like put like 3 or 4 trailers before like the actual movie, or going to the theaters and watch like 4, 5, 6 trailers before the movie. I always loved that experience, and for some reason, a lot of, not everyone, but a lot of like boutique labels are not even including like trailers on the special features for some reason. But that's and yeah, guys, as you can see here, this is as like English, French, Italian, and Spanish 5.1 Dolby Digital. And again, this is widescreen. That's great. As you can see here, the menu is like 4:3, but the actual movie presentation is like widescreen. What's really cool. And you have like subtitles in many different languages: Arabic, Czech, Danish. Actually, I have Portuguese as well. Because even the disc I can show in a second is like a different. They did back in the days with the DVDs. They'll change the cover. Each country will have their cover in their respective like language, but the DVD would be for the entire Europe. You can see it written in English, in French, in Portuguese, so in several languages. They'll just print the respective like cover in the respective language. So let me show you guys just the. As you can see here, there is a nice, really nice featurette. It's like 5 to 6 minutes. Is like the behind the scenes. You have interviews, so that's really cool, where Van Peebles talks about like what he had to, the months and months of preparation he had to do to this role, the lifting weights, the martial art training, the diet, all of that. So let me just show you. You can see here, guys, play movie, extra features, scene selection. Let me put here the extra features. As you can see here, US theatrical trailer. As you can see here, look at that. Like William Sadler, he always plays an amazing bad guy. You have filmographies, making of, and the making of is subtitled in most of the languages. And let me just put this one here as you can see here, DVD video, and yeah, show you some, if you guys can remember about the movie. Oh, you have Adrian Brody. That's right, a guy that won an Oscar, was nominated several times. He was on this one. Imagine a guy that won an Oscar 30 years ago. He was in Solo, and I think he just won an Oscar now recently, a month ago or something. He was in Predators as well from 2010. So he's in this movie as well. So as you can see here, some scenes. This is like the behind the scenes is 4:3, but you might like remember this, like you can see here, like iconic Van Peebles, and this featurette, as you can see, is like 5 minutes, but it's really nice. It's not every day that I know that back in the days it was a big thing to put like special features on the DVDs, but especially these movies, I cannot even call it a B movie because it had like a big budget, but in the end, this has the spirit. This is like B to the core, even though it was a bigger budget. And yeah, you can see some scenes here. So I'm going to stop or get like a copyright, but yeah, this one is. If you haven't seen this one, you definitely need to check this one, because this one was like an amazing fun. Let me just fast forward this one. I might show you the picture quality, because again, guys, even though, okay, let me just fast forward this. Even though this is like a DVD, this is like a widescreen, so it's really nice. The special features aren't in 4:3, but it's really cool. You have the actual movie like in widescreen. Of course, I have like my Panasonic 4K player. It always like upscales, improves the picture quality, so it doesn't look that bad. To be honest, I don't even have this in filmmaker mode. This is like standard. Usually, filmmaker mode looks a little bit better. But let me just play here like a scene, a movie, so you guys can see here. As you can see, this is like a triumph release. You know, there were like a Sony picture company. Let me just like show you guys. As you can see, a scene like one of the scenes. Peebles, as you can see, he was in an amazing shape. Look at that there. I mean, he trained hard to get in super shape. I mean, he was always in shape in movies. Like you can see in Exterminator 2 from '84. So this one was 10 years after the Exterminator 2. It was already in a great shape, but not as much muscle mass like he's now. So in this one, you can see he's in top shape here. On this one, and there's a nice fight. There's like nice scenes on this movie. I mean, fight scenes, explosions. I mean, everything that you as a fan of the 80s and the 90s actions you guys like. And let me just try to like a jungle scene here. As you can see, the picture quality is not bad, as you guys can see. For a DVD from a movie from 29 years ago, the picture quality is actually quite reasonable. But I would love to have this one on Blu-ray. I know that probably this will never have like a 4K release, but as you can see, the picture quality is not that bad for a DVD. So I mean, this one was put. This DVD is from 2004. It was released in 2004. There's a lot of jungle scenes here, as you can see. But as you can see, guys, picture quality. If you guys can get your hands to the DVD, it doesn't look that bad. As you can see, not that bad. So, guys, let me know what you think about this cult classic. For me, cult classic, Solo. I mean, Marty Van Peebles, William Sadler. I mean, I watched this one countless times growing up. I really liked and enjoyed this one, and I'm happy I have like this DVD. Again, guys, go to eBay. There's some people selling it for $9. You might say it's expensive to pay 9 or 10 or 15, 20 pounds for like a DVD, but people always do that when it's movies that are stuck on DVD, especially these cult classics that they know there is no Blu-ray, there is no 4K, the prices go up. You might get lucky, you might get it cheaper sometimes on eBay. You never quite know. Sometimes people need money, they just want to get rid of the DVDs, but not me. I mean, I have this cult classic here, and believe me, guys, I have plenty of 4Ks, Blu-rays, but if there is a movie that it's the only way you can see it is on DVD, I don't care. I'll just get the DVD. Even the discs are super cool. Let me just show you. Take this here from the actual player, so you guys can see the artwork here. Look at this one, Solo. You can see it's written in French. It was typical back in the days, you guys know. Even it's written in Portuguese as well here. Solo o Destruidor. That means Solo the Destroyer. For some reason in Portugal they always change the name to the titles. It's not only Portugal. A lot of countries do that. They change the name. They add Solo the Destroyer. Vietate knowledge. This one is the Italian, this is written in Italian here. Ireland, UK, so Colombia, TriStar, as you can see. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think about like Solo from 1996, Marty Van Peebles, William Sadler. Let me know what you think about this one. If you like this one growing up as well, if you guys consider this one to be a cult classic that is like underrated, I think it's underrated, and I don't care if people say, oh, it's cheesy, so bad it's good. No, for me it's great. You have like fight scenes, you have explosions, everything you love growing up, 80s and 90s. So this one, as you can see, it's a movie that was released in 96. This DVD was released in 2004. Actually, it was released in Portugal at the time. I don't even know why I didn't get this one at the time, but I had the VHS, and at the time it was still that transitional period where you could buy the VHS and the DVD. And because I had the VHS, I watched this one so many times. I never like upgrade to the VHS, but I did it like a few long, like I had this one for 4 or 5 years. And actually, last time I watched this one was a couple of years ago. I need to revisit this one, but I have so many movies to watch. It's hard sometimes. I have all these new movies I got, and sometimes I end up watching these cult classics from the 90s that I watched like a million times. And instead of watching the new movies, I find myself watching these cult classics. And yeah, guys, let me know. Just feel free to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this cult classic Solo from 1996. And yeah, guys, if it's your first time watching my channel on YouTube, basically what I do on this channel, I do unboxing reviews of Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs, and it's all about the 80s and the 90s action. I do reviews like this one here, and if you don't follow my channel, please feel free to follow, to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Comment down below, hit that like button, and yeah, guys, I'll be with you guys soon. As always, unboxing, reviewing these cult classics, especially from the 80s and the 90s, and let me know what you think about Solo. What you think? Underrated? For me, definitely underrated, and I think this one deserves like more appreciation, and I hope Sony one day release this one on a proper like Blu-ray. That will be amazing. Collector's edition, a poster. I know that probably is not going to happen, and that's why I'm keeping this one. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Keep strong, and I'll be with you guys soon. Keep strong.